after Patrick Roche, in which the writer meets his father for the first time after his father's death, and he's just standing there, as if death granted him back the same legs it took away. And he can't hear my voice because it's not my voice, because it's not the one he'd remember. I often wake up at the start of the night, because that's how he'd always awakened me. A caretaker, especially one of a bilateral above-the-knee amputee, doesn't have a sleep schedule, doesn't sleep, only briefly forgets to be in small periods. And he is in the living room of our last home. His hospital bed is falling apart. It smells of piss and shit and insulin and cigarettes. You used to live here, and you died here, which made the idea of calling it a living room funny, in the way that you found my nickname for you to be Stumpy funny. How you ceased to exist in the same place I had to continue doing so in. He tries to speak to me, but it's in a voice all too familiar to my own, and he's screaming a name that's just as dead to me as he is, or is he really the one making the noise at all? And by that, I mean I don't know if that's his voice. And by that, I mean I don't think I can remember what his voice actually sounds like. I mean, his voice is the sound of beer bottles crashing against concrete. It is the sound of a crack pipe inhale and death rattle exhale. I mean, his voice is the sound addiction would make if it had one. I mean, it's the sound of my voice, Dad. I know you were sick, that a medical dictionary could list you a million different ways and you still wouldn't be done. But I'm sick too, by the kind of mental sickness that can be passed on to your children. Addictive tendencies mixed with depression and anxiety makes for one hell of a cocktail. And Dad, you were never around long enough to teach me how to drink it, or how to deal with this dependence on substance and still manage to have a family. Dad, I'm sick. And your definition of healing was just death, so I don't have a different script to go off of. Dad, we burned you dead, and I still have some of your ashes in a metal case, and I don't know what to do with them. How is the only piece that I have of you other than myself, and I want to throw us both into a river. Dad, why are you still here? I'm not. You smoked cigarettes while being attached to an oxygen tank. It was not the first time I ever worried about you blowing up. It was only the most literal. Dad, me and Mom don't ever talk about you anymore. Not enough room in this broken home to fit you into, so I guess I'll have to be enough of you to fill up a room with smoke.
That was Ashton.